straight away. Well, it did go upside down. I think it flipped out the right way around. Can we see it? Let me come around there. And straight away, the tower in reverse. So I think the tower, generally means, things falling at the wayside, rubbish falling at the wayside, your old ways falling at the wayside. And I think it's the opposite. I think it's the other way around. So, what have we got? Is that the Empress? Right, we'll keep that one out anyway. I'm not too sure what it is. I think that's it for now. But do you know, I was actually thinking about this. This is what kind of prompted me to come and do this love reading. Right, we're live now. Right, we're live. So, just had a little shuffle. Just pulled out 2 cards. We've got the Tower in reverse, and we've got the Empress. Now we've got the Empress, so 2 fantastic, very strong cards to start to set us off. And then 3 is a magic number, so it's something magic happening. Is that the page of wands, a message coming in, something coming in, some love's coming in, and then the King of Cups and the Hermit. Is he in the Hermit mode, and is she, stripping away old things to be able to rebuild new things? So a word I used the other day was accustomed to. Said it to someone, so it comes down to, now I'll relate it to our love message, things that you're accustomed to or things that you're not accustomed to. And think, if you've met your person and you're not sure is it going right or going wrong, or, you don't even know. But you won't even know because you're not accustomed to this kind of relationship. It's the first time you felt like this. If you're at the end of you're stopping, this is the one, and it's the one. Well, all your feelings will be new, and you're not used to them, and you're unaccustomed to them because it's all brand new, because you've never felt like this before, because you've never had it before, and that's the difference, So, and then think about, right, so. Well, then we'll say we're in a relationship, I've been told a couple of times, so, where you stand, it's clear. So then, what are you bringing into the relationship? If now you know that, what then are you investing? What are you doing in the relationship? What are you bringing into it? So that was a very interesting first 2 cards, especially because that is kind of what I was thinking about. So, it's all new. I think just to accept it. I think, you're not used to it. And it just goes to show that then you can look back and think, well, then it wasn't even real. None of it even was nothing in the first place, and that's why this has kind of taken over, I suppose. Okay, so for him, and then we've got 3 male cards, haven't we? We've got the Page of Batons, the Page of Wands. We'll put that one in the middle then, shall we? The 3 of Wands. So, your gut instinct, your intuition, and your your third eye, innit? So that's is everything engaged? Is all your psychic gifts engaged? Psychic means above your normal 3D senses, your taste, your vision, your touch, your everything, how you perceive things. Can you perceive things from a higher level, from a psychic level, from just your thought and imagination, from that higher concept? Using your history, your knowledge, your all your wisdoms, your stories, your encounters, everything, so messages to yourself. Talk to yourself, give yourself a pep talk, do have words with yourself to become the king of your cup. And it's that as well, if you're not accustomed to things and you are accustomed to, you're the giver. you do want to make sure she's fulfilled and she's emotionally, stable and secure and all that kind of stuff. And, when someone's doing it back to yourself or, I don't know, it looks very, very deep, very, very intense. I think, excuse me, things that, come into a light. I think he has kind of sat in some kind of hermit mode, some recluse, not in isolation, of his own free will, in meditation, out in nature, lying on your bed, meditating, thinking, 9, we're almost there, we're almost getting there, V for victory and V for peace, and, we're like mostly there. So it's a very deep reading. I think, like the things that you're now putting into your relationship, I think it's all going through some, ascension, some transitional period. You've got the Tower there, was your first card, so it's some massive transformations happening, massive realizations happening, real actualizations are happening. And I think not only are you kind of visualizing it, I think it's kind of all coming to life as well. So is she bringing your life to life? Is she bringing your life to life? Enchantment, nurturing, love, allowing you to be yourself, to show yourself, express yourself, create yourself, be true to yourself, say what you want and you'll get what you want. And that's another one as well, if you dish up shit, well, all you eat is shit. If you dish up shit, all you eat is shit. So if you're dealing up, well, I've looked at myself objectively, both parts, if you're, I know you've only said it twice and we're in a relationship, you're saying we're in a relationship, so then I'll actually turn that on myself. So then what am I doing to be in this relationship? How am I keeping this relationship? What am I pouring into the relationship? What am I contributing? What am I offering? How is it building anything? How is it important? And how does it make it that you're not dependable on me, but what's the word? Like, that they're an asset, a big part of your building for your team. So they are fantastic cards, and that one's turned sideways, so it looks like it's very balanced, it's very harmonious in the minute, very balanced, very on scale, very equal, very him and her, shattering away the old stuff. And you are both in the 5D. Don't be deluded about any part of that, which is why you are both creative. You are creative, you are talented, you are gifted, and you are allowed to celebrate and recognize that and share that as well, So a very deep, a very intense reading. I'm going to leave that at that. Can you see all the cards there clearly? So, you can read it, as well for yourself, but that is perfect. Yeah, you look at your relationship, that's an amazing read to me. That's an amazing read to me. Strip it all away, all the nonsense, all the rubbish. If you're stepping up with, dishing out shit, all you're going to get to eat is shit. So forget it, let that go. It's so karmic. It's so self-destructive. It's so self-sabotaging. It's not worth it for yourself. It's not worth it for yourself. It's like trying to drink, you hate the other person, generally speaking now, you can't drink poison and expect the other person to die, it's as simple as that. So, yeah, I think it seems very secure, or if someone's coming up for you, wanting a bit of reassurance, there's nothing wrong with reassuring your person. Yeah, I love you so much. I care about you. I'm there for you. I'm dependable to you. I'm available to you. I'm reliable to you. I'm on your side. I care. I really care. So that looks fantastic. He looks very, very strong. He looks very, very manly, very, very masculine, very, very strong in his, in his position, in his space, in his spot, in his, reflections and his movements and himself, and I think he's like it's like it is a transformation. He's proper going through a transformation, maturing, and he's gone from younger, and then it's getting like middle-aged, and then it's getting elderly, so he's like maturing and blossoming in front of your eyes, in front of everybody's eyes. He's healthy, and he's getting healthier and healthier, and it isn't because you're telling him to, but it is because you're around being healthier that's making him now internalize it, look himself at himself, and wanting and just naturally becoming healthier and healthier. Very balanced reading. They're a very balanced pair. I think she's whatever age she is, and he's like childful, playful. He's manly and masculine. He's older and wiser daddy. Honestly, I think he's carrying it all. He's got it all. He has got it all. And good for you if you kind of hold yourself, reserved and back a little bit, because you are very worth it. You are worth it, and I think you can see your own qualities and, what you're bringing to the table. And yeah, don't give it away so freely, and, make sure you are of an equal, par. So, and yeah, nothing about subservience. It's nothing about subservience, but it is how are you of service to the other person that, like disposable, indisposable. It's them kind of things I think we're looking at here. So, I think they're building it all up. It comes back to building up your life, showing each other the open doors to create the success, to create the movement, to show them the path and the guidelines. And, when you're constantly on each other's minds, probably because the other one's thinking about you, I think that's generally the majority of us of it. But I don't necessarily mean that she's not thinking about you. She's just not nosy, is she? She's just respecting your privacy. She's respecting you as a man of your decisions, and you will make the right choice and come up smelling of roses. I think she's just got a lot of faith in you. She's like looking over you, with a lot of faith in you. You're so beneath me, and it's clear to see. But I came to love you in a way. The Black Keys, that was the wrong tone, wrong music, wrong everything. But I think she's quite happy, sat in a throne, singing her own song, blowing her own flute. She's got her own little whistle there, hasn't she? And she's sat happy in her own chaos, happy, and it all crumbled round her feet. She can live in perfection and show the world, but she can easily live in all the rubble, the work in progress. She can live on that construction site. She's quite in her power, still singing, pointing at her head, still thinking about it. Number 3, the magic number. God, you and her blowing her own whistle, happy and comfortable in her own kind of, or the world's or yours, carnage, wreckage, destruction. And then it crumbles to the floor, turns to ashes and dust. You build up, look at them. He's building them strong foundations. I tell you what, I think it's him building them very, very strong foundations. They're very secure. They're all in alignment. It's solid ground there with earth, and look, there's mountains in the background, and he's on his voyage, he's on his venture, he's young, he's playful, he's childlike, he's, boyish, he's faithful, he's got that faith, he's got that look before you leap, he's got that faith to take that leap, and he will be the king, he is the king, he is the man, he is the man of the moment, you are the man of the moment, you take advantage, you take the opportunity, you seize the day, opportunity knocks and you open the door and you go kicking down your own doors, and he's mature and he's getting wiser. He's getting more confident in himself, that he was like that in the first place, for them to recognize that in him. He's not like that because they kept telling him he's wise, you're wise, you're wise, you're wise. It's because you're wise and you're getting wiser and you're blossoming and getting wiser that people are just giving walking commentary of you, but that's what you are in the first place, and you're getting a lot more confident and a lot more self-esteem. So hold on to that. She loves you. She's watching over you. That's what it was. Not being nosy. She's watching over you with your best interest at heart, knowing that there's only you that knows what your best interest is at heart. She can't even, put words in your mouth or speak for you. So she's watching over you, with your love your best, on your best behalf. She loves you, on your best behalf, but she's not speaking or being nosy on your behalf because she respects you, so that's perfect. That's going to end that on there. There's God, blow the whistle. It's new to you both. So even like it, God, I don't know, she's in the mood, whatever. She's not used to that. He's not used to, someone being in the mood for the reasons why she's in the mood. It's not a power trip. It's not hidden agendas. It's because she's unaccustomed to what's going on, So, yeah, I think just stay together. I think that's a very, very, very solid, very strong union, a very strong connection, relationship. That's forever, that is forever. Right. Thank you very, very much for sharing this reading. That was an absolute delight to read. That was a pleasure to read. That was empowering to read, So, I was reading to try and help someone today, but I certainly now feel a lot more invigorated, energized, and empowered myself after that. So, thank you very much for sharing that with me. That's fantastic. That's amazing. Okay, so thank you for sharing that with me. I do hope to see you again. And you take, if it like triggers off, no. Well, it's not for you. Whereas if it triggers off, God, yeah. Well, then it resonates to you, doesn't it? Then it's up to you to use your own discretion, your own discernment, and there's nothing wrong with, I'll take that bit and won't take that bit, and I will take that bit, and I won't take that bit, and I will take that, and I won't take that, because that's 6 things that you've just built up there and then. Okay, so good luck to you. Thank you very much, and have a brilliant day, evening, morning, noon or night, wherever you are. The world keeps spinning, and Mars, the moon, Uranus, Venus, they're all out there and they're constantly in movement, just like us lot.